Hi, this is Project Doll or alicexrequiem on YouTube. I'm making this video today because I get a lot of questions on my hair. So this is going to be a hair frequently asked questions video. First though, I'm just going to say I made a Facebook page. So I have a like page on Facebook now under Project Doll. I have links to my Tumblr and my YouTube on there, and I'll put the link below also so that you can find that. And I know I don't keep my YouTube very updated, but I do. I like posting pictures a lot and kind of status updates and things like that on Tumblr, but I know some of you guys don't have Tumblr, so I'm thinking pretty much everybody either has a Facebook or a Tumblr, so you can keep in contact with me that way. I have a hard time figuring out the YouTube messages and stuff like that. So it's under Project Doll, or I'll put the link below in the description so you guys can find me and stalk me. So hair stuff. So first off, probably the most frequently asked question that I get, not necessarily from people on the internet who are really wondering about my hair, but from people on the street, is if the hair color is permanent. It kind of is in a sense. My hair is naturally really dark brown. You can see my roots right now. So I have to bleach it out to like a pure, like almost a snow white to get this really bright, vibrant color. I can do another video on how to do that if you guys want, but this is kind of like the basics for now. So I do have to bleach my hair, and then I put the color over it. The color, I've been using these colors for almost 2 years now. So yeah, they're pretty permanent. They're pretty stuck in my hair by this point. The colors that I actually use are, for this right now, I'm using the Special Effects Atomic Pink mixed with a little bit of the Hot Topic brand Raw, their Candy Pink, to get kind of this highlighter-y color. Special Effects Atomic Pink stays like nobody's business. So if you want a really, really strong stay in color, Special Effects is the way to go. I actually just ordered some more, and then I'm also going to try some Special Effects for my blue. But right now I'm doing a mix of the Manic Panic Amplified Atomic Turquoise and Punky Color Lagoon Blue. To give it kind of like, the turquoise gives it kind of like a little bit of a brighter color. So those are I do mix them together, so you can mix colors to get different shades. Just so you guys know, if you're trying to color your hair an unnatural color, the dye itself is not actually damaging, the bleach is what's damaging. The dye itself is actually more of a conditioner with color in it, and as your hair soaks up that moisture from the conditioner, it's soaking up the color. Also, people ask me about how I get my eyebrows to match. No, I don't dye my eyebrows because that would stain my skin, but I do fill them in with disclaimer, I work at Lush, so I use a lot of Lush products. I use Emotional Brilliance colors from Lush, and this one is the Passionate. It's actually a lipstick, and then this one is In Charge, which is an eyeliner. What's cool about them is they stay really well. I actually sleep with them on and then touch them up in the morning, so it's really awesome. Okay, fading. People ask me how I keep my hair from fading, or how often I have to dye my hair. Usually I only color my hair when I do my roots. The hair color stays pretty well, but to keep it from fading, what I do is, first of all, I've worked at a salon. You're not supposed to wash your hair every day. It's actually bad for your hair. It's very stripping for your color and very stripping for your scalp. So every couple of days or a couple times a week is actually your best bet. And that'll keep your hair color from fading as well. Also, using cold water. It's actually 75 degrees right now in Southern California, so much for winter. But I know that it sucks to wash your hair with cold water, but it really does keep your hair color from fading. If you can wash your hair with cold water most of the time and then use warm water some of the time, that's still better than using really hot water all the time. It's actually opening up the pores in your hair. The hot water is opening up the pores in your hair and letting that color out. So you really try to use cold water if you want to keep your color bright. So regimen. I actually use all Lush products for my hair. It's just been the best thing that has worked for me. And they also have really conditioning shampoos, which is awesome because it still gets your scalp nice and clean but puts some moisture back into your hair, which is good for me since I bleach my hair a lot and I also flat iron it a lot too. So what I use is Shuan Wen Hua is a deep conditioning treatment that I use every week or every other week, depending on how much money I have to spend. And then I use the Curly Whirly shampoo, which is actually meant for curly hair. It is not going to curl your hair. It is not going to give you curly hair. It's just it has a lot of moisture, so it has like olive oil and avocado and coconut oil. So it's really, really moisturizing, and it actually leaves my hair feeling really soft, which is fantastic. And then I use the Retread conditioner, which is the deepest, heaviest conditioner that Lush has, and it's worked wonders for me, and I love the scent of it. And then after that, you can use this when your hair is wet or dry, using R&B, which is also another Lush product, or if you have like Moroccan oil or argan oil or any of that, or even if you don't flat iron your hair, using those serums that you're supposed to put in your hair before you flat iron your hair is going to put a lot of moisture into it. Try not to make this too long. My dreads. So a lot of people ask me about my dreads, who made them, where I got them, how I put them in. I did a video on how I style my dreads already. Those dreads I actually made myself. They are synthetic. They're made from a synthetic hair that's plasticky, and you steam them. There are instructions all over the internet on how to make those. Some good shops. There's a lot of them. Shop around. A lot of them are on Etsy. So just search synthetic dreads or dreads, even, or cyber dreads or something like that on Etsy, and you could probably find something really awesome. And then how I put them in, I actually braid them into my hair. I keep putting off making that video because it's really hard to film the back of my head while I'm working on the back of my head. It also takes like an hour for me to put my dreads. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A couple of like personal updatey things. I'm making candy right now, or I'm kind of procrastinating on making candy right now. I haven't made candy in a really long time. So I have string and I'm ready to go because I'm planning on going to EDC. I'm trying at least. Money-wise, it's a little tight, but I really, really want to go to EDC this year. So I am trying. I hope that a lot of you guys are going. I hope that you guys are all raving really hard and dancing really hard, or just living really hard and being happy. I have a couple outfits put together, or kind of getting ready for EDC, but those are kind of a surprise. So yeah, don't forget to follow me on Tumblr if you have a Tumblr. It's projectdoll.tumblr.com, and my Facebook is Project Doll, or I will put a link below. Also, I'm going to try and keep my YouTube more updated, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, my battery looks like it's going to die right now, and also this is like a long video, so I will keep in touch with you guys. You can message me on that Facebook and keep in contact with me if you have any suggestions or questions for more videos. Post on there, that would be fantastic. Or I'm going to try and make an album for rave outfits so that you guys can see those, because I know people had questions from my What I Wear to Raves video. So yeah, keep in contact, send me lots of messages, and stay positive, stay happy, and live. Yeah, bye.